alright? Can you see? That's a Sammy just going through in front of us. We'll follow the Sammy. Alright, that's it. How far are we going, Nick? 4,000 Ks?
Yes, in total, but not all today.
Not all today. Okay. Anybody want to speak? No?
Oh, we're just on our way through to Ararat. The sun's just come up, lovely morning sunrise. Grampians in the distance. I can't see.
I don't think you can see them. Oops.
No. Too far away. Almost do with gyroscoping. Welcome to New South Wales.
Did you press it, Dave?
River Murray.
He's not speaking to anybody.
As we disappear from Victoria, Jeff Kennett, farewell, and into New South Wales. And lunch on day one.
Take the sign again. Shopping centre. Now, which way we're going to go? You can stop recording.
Straight on 39, Pete. Finlay.
Is that the one we want? Is it Finlay we want?
39, yeah.
Yeah, I've got to pull over somewhere. How long? This is our unit for the night. And there's David, he's flat out again, look. Showers over there, tea making. Quite a big room. One double, two singles. Everybody's happy so far. Nick's gone down the road to get another loaf of bread because we nearly ate the first one. And I'll go outside the door. He might be coming back. There's the outside of the units. Whoops, that's me treading down there. I can do that over there. That's the sign. There it is. That's where we are. There's a restaurant here as well. Quite pretty actually. We don't get the units properly. We're tucked away in this little old corner here. Not that one, it's in that alcove. Okay. I'm having a smoke, second today. It's South Australian, so it's just gone 5 o'clock. We've done over 1,000 Ks. Here comes Nick again. Nick's just coming back with his loaf of bread. Here he comes, look. Get out visiting the town. There we are. That's done well. You going to say a few words? How many Ks, Nick?
I'm sorry I took so long, I just had to check the pubs out.
Oh, how many Ks? How many Ks on the clock?
I'll just check. 954.
954.
Not bad for a 12-hour drive.
There you go. So he's coming in and we're going to have a cup of tea.
Hello.
Time in the morning, we're on the way to Dubbo. That's why we left West Wyoming? Wyalong. This morning at 5:15. We've had rain so far, not a lot.
Just past the 1,101 kilometre mark.
That's on the speedo. We're going quite well, everything's going fine. Rain over there. That's not where we are. So, it's a few mountains in the distance, wherever they are. We're just trying to pick up that rain squall over at the back. See it right now. You see the rain in the distance over there. Quite heavy clouds.
The western side of the Great Dividing Range, I'd say.
Yeah. There it is. Might just see it. I don't. There it is. There, I think. No, come on, Pete. Tell us.
It's been
Narrabri.
Aha, he can read.
Narrabri. No. Just thought. We've just come through Narrabri. This is the view we've got heading towards Goonawindi.
We're desperately in search of an NRMA office to get a map which we left behind. And David's on the lookout and Grandad on the lookout for a big M.
And if you find a lost pillar, it's mine. It's quite a spectacular view actually. We've got rain at the moment, as you can see the wipers working across. And I'll try and pick this sign up here as we come to it. There it is. Glory we're heading for. It is, isn't it? So there you go. The time is South Australian time.
New South Wales time.
Yeah. And South Australian time
all the time.
11:29. That's we're 1 minute past 12.
Right, we're about to come into Moree. Completing our long search for the big golden M. We missed it at our last two towns, but we're hoping we can get something here. We're not doing too bad actually. We're only just about 150 k's short of the Queensland border at the moment. And we've been promised Macca's for lunch by the grandfather on board. A lot of cotton grown in this area, huge great storage silos. We're now just going down, I presume would be the main street. Yeah, sorry about the suspension problem there, folks.
Petrol price 77.9.
Well, Grandad's happy again. Petrol's gone down to 77. We paid 82.9 the last time. It was filled up.
83. 77.9.
And we've been looking forward to these golden M's.
We missed the last one on the bridge.
Have gross expectations. Don't wipe him out, Pete. Let him go by gently.
Right.
That's it. Thank you. David can just about smell the bacon cooking. Keep your eye out for giveaway signs too, Pete. Don't want to repeat my job last time we went through.
No. Well, we did miss it though.
He wasn't too happy though. All 20 tonne of the semi-trailer. Here we are, the big M. We're going to hop in for a bite to eat. Thank you for tuning in. Oops, sorry about that, folks. We're just a couple of K off the Queensland border, and we're just about to get there. It's been cotton on the sides of the road now for about the last 100k. I can't see a damn thing through this viewfinder, so it's a bit hard looking through one eye and trying to get out. We're going over a river, and I've got a feeling this is the end of the New South Wales and into Queensland, if I'm not mistaken. Signpost there, is he going to tell us anything?
Goonawindi next left.
Goonawindi, yeah, Goonawindi, here we come. Oops, days. Queensland, here we go. Welcome to Queensland. I can't see a bloody thing.
You see it?
Yeah, well, yes and no. I can't. The light intensity on the viewfinder is so I just can't. Anyway, here we go. Queensland.
A bit of a sunset here. It's
Just the tail end of it.
yeah, it's just the tail end of it. It's just going down. On our way to Miles. We're trying to make it tonight. We would have done about the same as yesterday in kilometres. to Rockhampton. David's doing the filming of the rising sun, which is a right ball of fire at the moment. We had a little bit of a lay-in this morning, half an hour or so. Started off at 6:30. Any more? Okay, Dave.
We had fog on day one, we had
Alright,
rain
David,
on day
switch
two.
it.
We're hoping for a nice run today.
Time. Nick's putting his foot down. We've got to pass something. I can feel it.
No, I just like putting my foot down. On cruise, back on again. There we go, back on automatic pilot. Off we go.
Wheels down.
Yeah, hands-free driving.
There we go. Just going through the outskirts of Rockhampton. David's asleep in the back. Quite picturesque with these trees. And the time is 11:25 Queensland time.
Pete's finally agreed to change his watch to Queensland time.
That's that sign. Where's that damn sign? Oh, there it is. There's the sign. I don't know if you got that or not. On our way to Mackay. Yeah, Mackay. Yeah. That's where we're going to try and get tonight. Mackay, 364 is it?
326.
3 what?
326.
326, that's better. Again, we're just having lunch outside Rockhampton. We're stopping for lunch.
437. 437.
437 k's we've done this morning. The time now is 11:45 Queensland time. It's quite a picturesque little spot, this is. Yeah. Pardon?
Just out of Rockhampton.
Just out of Rockhampton. Dave is still eating.
You're still recovering from listening to country and western music.
Can you hear the birds in the trees? Just above us. It's the acacia tree, I think. Quite pretty. Very picturesque. And then, of course, we've got their toilets behind us, of course. That's where we're going to go in a minute. We've got a mountain range poking up over the back there. So there we go. We'll have some lunch before I miss it. What's he? Yeah, he's full of life, this lad. Full of life. These are the birds that are making all this noise up in the tree. I don't know what it is. That's a very good close-up, that is. I won't argue with that one at all. A little bit closer even. Yes. I think he's frightened the others are going to get it. We're still at a picnic ground. You see why David's here. Right there. There he is. Look.
Nah.
There's that other bloke. Look. Right up close.
Cooey cob.
Yeah. There you go.
A couple of hours out of Rockhampton.
No.
No?
That's right, yes.
Our navigator's doing well here. Sugarcane's just appeared. We've missed the Pacific for the first time, but we're going to get it again later. Showing you some of the countryside. We're now on the eastern side of the range, butting up close to the water, but not actually on it at the moment. We're not doing too bad. This segment is brought to you by cameraman David Say, narrator Nick Say, and choreographer Peter Griffiths.
Yeah, and petrol 67 just 67.9, which is past, mate.
Yes.
Lowest yet.
Pete's in an emotional high. Petrol prices have taken a plummet.
Caravan park. We've decided to stay here for another night. We're on, just come up from Rockhampton. We got here at 4:45 actually, that's South Australian time. The lad's just been over to phone up again. There's Nicholas John. And he's just going to give the car a rinse, I think. I don't know where David is. The car's in a bit of a mess with all the bugs and insects and goodness knows what. We've done 750 today. We eased off a bit because we thought, well, we'll be in Cairns too early, so we'd have an easier day and also stop here another night after tonight. Lucky this is the only cabin available for that period of time. There's David again. It's quite nice. Got the toilets just across the way. And the beach is just over the back, I believe. It's just over there somewhere. I haven't been there yet. Nick and David have. It's a double bed at that end, which they've allocated to me for tonight. And these are the bunk beds. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Not a bad size actually. Got all the things in the sinks and that. Little veranda out. And they've gone up to wash the car, which is, yeah, straight through them trees. I can see it from there. Through there. There it is. They're just going to wash it. I'm out of breath. Just trying to catch the sunrise. This is the view from the beach we are. Oh. Is that Mackay? Tide's out at the moment, as you can see, and the boys are still in bed. I had to get that in. Very heavy dew here tonight, not cold at all, but a very heavy dew. I'll just go further down and see what I can see there. Now these are one view of one side. You can see the mountains in the distance there. These are coconut palms where David nicked one last night. There's the islands. The tide is right out. Very still, no wind. What that is over there is a boats or a jetty of some kind, or a harbour, I don't know what. Two islands offshore. That's a cloud bank in the distance. That sun is really coming up now. It's going to be a nice day, I believe. happening all along the beach. We're at Mackay Harbour. Just taking a few shots, just come out onto the end of the breakwater type thing. People around. John. Beautiful day, breeze blowing, but really nice. That's South Australian time, so it's 40 minutes to 10. You see the island in the distance over there? Try and bring it in. Got them all in the background as well.
Here today, gone again.
This is the other side of the breakwater. I don't know whereabouts we are. I think we're over the other side of that peninsula over there. We've come round the way to get here. You can hear the wind blowing. First warm wind.
Guy's trolling here,
Hey?
Guy off the reef there using the lure.
What, in that yellow jacket?
No, there's one guy down there on the breakwater there.
Yeah, I've got one down in that yellow jacket. That's the island out further. See all them boats anchored out there, it's amazing. All anchored off shore.
A lot of coal comes through here and sugar.
Yeah. Coal boats next then. There's definitely cargoes of something. There we go. No, they keep dodging away from me. Look at that yacht. One thing about this place, you can drive right out to the end, which is good. It's nice size. It's the one that didn't get away.
Yeah, the one that didn't get away, that's right.
Coffee, it's a fish restaurant, and we're just having a look, and I want to catch David and Nick into this. They're over there behind those. There's a damn leaf blowing in front of me here. Think about. They're sitting there. Just had a nice cup of coffee. I don't know what that is moving down there, but there he goes. A little wave. No. Quite a pleasant place. Price is a bit that way, but still. And the time is 10:44. It's 11:15.
Having a sleep.
Drive out of that turn and using the dual slipstream effect, but not to any avail. With 5 laps to go now, that's what's significant.
And he's got that writing story.
Left Mackay this morning at 5:15 on our way to Townsville. Encountered fog for the first amount of time that we've travelled. Thick in spots, it's in the valleys. Travel along the coast road, so very like there's a sea mist that's rolled in as well. David's asleep at the back.
Dad's asleep at the wheel.
shots will come out, but it's pretty dark. Asleep in the back of the car. Place called Proserpine, 190 k's out of Mackay. David's just woke up. It's been on camera. Didn't know that. $262. How the hell they work that out? Sugarcane truckers.
Again, we're just coming into, not Rockhampton, always call it Rockhampton, but Townsville, and on the side you can see yet again lots and lots of sugar cane and the mango plantation coming up on the side now. Lots and lots of those around the place. The scenery changes quite frequently from flat, almost savanna, and there you can see the range starting to appear in the distance.
All mango trees, is it?
Yeah, all mangoes again. Yeah.
You want to say a few words, David? Say how happy you are, delightful journey we're having? Speak up, boy.
Catch you in a few minutes, probably in Townsville. Yeah. Here we go, folks. We're just pulling into Townsville. And there's a sign to prove it. Haven't been at Nelson all this time. We've actually been doing some touring, so here we go. Nice big town. Gosh, they've even got open drive-ins up here. Just spotted one there.
Formula carts there, David.
Dad has been looking forward to a McDonald's. I've even found one of them too, so.
Advertised about 20 k's outside each town. The big and this is a caravan park in the cabin we're going to stay in. Oh, dear. I think he's all excited actually. Quite picturesque. Palm trees and that. Trying to get out of that sun. It's now 10 to 11. I think we're going to I'll take some shots, but that's the area. I think we're going to go into town and get some lunch and that. As all caravan parks look about the same, I suppose, except for the palm trees. Okay, we'll see you later on. We've got a vehicle parked right beside the unit, which is good. Coming up the steps. And inside we have 3 bunk beds. One man looking at a map. Where's that other mush? He's hiding behind here. Here he is, look. There he is. And you can see the layout. Wow, quite interesting. Ensuite attached. The flask that we dropped once, and it's landed alright, safely. Don't have a few words, David.
No.
Well, he's not in the mood. Townsville. Underwater world. We've seen this type of thing before, but it's a big fish up there. I don't know how it is. Monster. Sorry, that. Doing a bit of gardening, looks like it. Oh, look at the colours on that one. Little 4 Adelaide supporters down the bottom. Angel, whatever. Might be a sweet little type. Come on, mate, I'll show you colours. Rotten devil. Gone at the top, at the back. Just coming forward again now. It's hardly in the blooming coral rotten devil.
Pretty, aren't they?
Yeah. There's, what's it called again? Which one? This one? This one? This one here?
Have to wait for these to get a bit bigger else. The seahorse. Good prawns here. We're on our way to Cairns. Left Townsville this morning. 7. This is a lot of haze around these so-called mountains, whatever. Definitely not fog. You think it's smoke or burning off somewhere, or some cane factory over the back. Everybody fit and well? How are you, Dave? You alright? He's not answering.
He's nodding his head, that's all he wants to say.
Where's that?
Ingham.
The Singham, is it?
Left-hand side.
Oh, first sign I've got a battery warning. We've just come through a place called Ingham. We're 236 kilometres from Cairns. Both sides of it is sugar cane. The roads have all been pretty good. It's picking it up quite well. That's the mountain ranges on our left as we go along. Was now I'm covered with trees. Over the sugar cane on our left. Flashing battery. Like rain around. There we are, up in the front of us. It's very much smoky haze type thing. Can't really see. Tully Heads. We're on our way to Tully, just right on the coast, on our way to Cairns. Just thought you'd like to see that. It's one of the factories again. The background, the mountains, big wobbly in front, and a big wobbly in front of this tanker. Davy's favourite. There we go. Cairns at 11:15. And the battery's still running out. We haven't actually gone into the city yet, but this is our campsite. We're just here. There's our tents with a layout in the front. Like that. There's one on the other side. Just see the front Nick's there now putting to the fridge. The power's going to that one. And there's the background. Quite pretty in the palms. So there you go. There's all there's a tent next door to his, but they had got a lot of units as well. And I think it's called the Resort. So there you go. See him, look, he's been dying to get in all the time, look. He's blocking himself out now so nobody will see him. So we've unloaded the car, pitched the tents, and left the caravan park. We're heading into Cairns itself. 25th
Every
of June.
fisherman's dream is approaching us on our right hand side.
Oh my dear, the great, yes, we saw it. I've got that photo of that actually. The marlin, the big marlin.
David Jones is here. David Jones, Target, Woolworths. Else you could come up here. There's David Jones, Target.
And also a sizzler over this side. What about that? Restaurant extraordinaire.
And Tony, the beer's cold and wet, mate.
It will be when we get hold of it. Channel 7 studio, tell them that we've arrived.
Yeah, go to the street.
Keep going in the city, that's it. Just kidding. We're at the caravan park, and this is the morning of Wednesday. I'll just give you a view of the area. And there goes Nick over there on the slide in the pool that's in the caravan park. He's about to go down the slide. And there he goes. He's in. We've actually booked a trip on the Sky Rail up to Kuranda in the markets today, but we've got an hour or so to spend, to waste, so we thought we'd just have a go at this. David's standing with his granddad, he doesn't want to go in the pool, he says. Another beautiful day, very heavy dew overnight. That's the main highway, the Bruce Highway, Highway 1 in the background. A bit noisy overnight with the traffic, but still very good. There's a man testing the pool there, see for the water. Very well run caravan park, it's a 5-star situation. We've got the barbecue areas over here. If anybody wants to use them. A pool, table tennis, whatever, video games, all in around the corner there. Everybody quite friendly. Kiddies playground over there. All the palms are coconut palms, none on these, but we have seen some on our walk round this morning. So Nick told me that please do not pick the fruit that's available in the kiosk, fresh fruit, so obviously you're not allowed to pick the coconuts. Talking about, this is another tree in the pool area, and as you can see, they're just about ready to be picked. The trip we're going on later on is, I think it's up by Sky Rail, which is like a ski lift type thing, you know, on the carriage. And then we come back by train, I think it is. So we thought we'd do that today. Fishing trips are obviously too dear, $120 each, and they wouldn't give us any concessions or child reduction. So we scrubbed that one. Mind you, the blokes coming back had plenty of fish. We noticed them there yesterday. Beautiful pool area. Massive great pool. Salt water combination with chlorine. Very little chlorine. There's Nick Chapman, the bloke who's cleaning the pool. David's gone back for his trunks, I think. I'll stay in it. So those little camper towel huts are the permanent fixtures which they rig up. They've got beds in. You can see the price there, $12 a night. Ooh. After much consideration. You won't get away from me, Dave. Yes. And about the fruit on the trees. You can read there, available free at office when right. I suppose to stop a lot of the larrikins tearing the trees to pieces anyway. This is a mango tree. Try and get the full extent of it. It's a massive great thing. I can't get back far enough.
Duds.
Right. This is where we're off. It's the new Sky Rail. It's only been built since last August. Cost of 35 million. And each car costs in excess of $30,000. The car holds 6 people, and it's a 40-minute ride. We travel from here, and there's the actual cable cars going up to the top, and there's 2 stops on the way, I believe. That's what we've been told, where you can get out and walk around and then catch the next car if you're lucky. But it's quite spectacular, the scenery. And there it is. We've got to wait till we booked in at 12 o'clock actually. The time now is 25 past 11. But if we can get on before, they'll get us on. But it's fairly packed at the moment. People are arriving this whole way all the time. We'll see you on the car, on the Sky Rail. That was a bit of a one, wasn't it? We're on our way.
Oops. We're going to do it between posts. Yes. There's a bridge over there. Oh, this is an artificial lake.
The something lake.
Yeah. Japankai. Pardon?
The carriage is broken.
Yeah, they said they've taken one off today. I thought, oh, that's nice. Different scene than going up Queensland. It's round things, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
something to
this
do
way
with
down.
the umbrella tables and things they're going to put in. So camouflage colour, so you just
I need to see if they're taken from Cairns.
See, they're not finished that garden, so they'll have. I don't think I will look up, it's worse than looking down. So you can throw your cans out along the water. One's going down seems to be much faster than that.
It's probably because they haven't got our weight on it.
That might be it.
That's the panda, right? Oh, there's a butterfly.
What's that?
Oh, butterfly down there stands out like.
Oh yes, yeah, I just saw it. But I was,
Yeah, the blue one.
yeah. What's that? Yeah. You give me a commentary. Please give me a commentary.
We must be almost up to where I can see that.
The where?
Corner corner. See the corner down there, people, those houses, those, I reckon that's where we got to yesterday when we turned around.
Oh, yeah.
See how big Smithfield is, I mean, it's a very big area now.
Yes, isn't it? Right around there.
Used to be just a couple of shocks years.
Oh, I'm way up there.
Is everything in its path?
Getting close, huh?
Yeah, look at this one.
Oh, tickle.
Now we're coming to stage one. Oh, baby. You gotta get up and get on to the locker.
And also,
They're all going home, aren't they? You might get in.
Journey. And couldn't give you much because there was other people in there. I felt a bit embarrassed to talk. But we have to get off at this stop and we'll catch another one later on. You can see that it's coming into this station. This is the first station up the hill and the last one going down to the bottom. I think we've got another one after this. You can see it's quite nice. Since the forest is, we're up there here. On a boardwalk, this is between the trips up to the next staging. Got it all laid out so you can just walk through the rainforest. Very dense. What? What do you got? Two hands, I hold your bag. Put it down one foot to... I don't know what the tree is called, but it's a fairly big one. You see them people standing beside it. It goes up and up and up and up and up and straight. Up the top up there, you can see it. Oh, it's a sword. Carry pine, actually. I don't think you can read that on there. But it's a carry pine. And that's the one I just took a photo of just now. It's a fair lump of tree, actually.
Every single one of them. We're actually the only people that get to spend any time with the public because they're on the stations, they get off the gondolas, come down here and go back up and get on the gondola. Yeah, we're the ones who get chance to talk to people and let them know what's going on.
So what would be Baronical Falls? We're about to go on to Barron Falls, the second stage. And here we go.
It's like, well, I didn't get to go, we didn't do that, we didn't want to really, because he was specific. He's like, oh, I'm working on it. Who was this? The annoying man on the... Oh, yeah. Rhea's Dave. Oh, he's not talking to you. I just got stuck in the end after. I went and bought a video. He exhausted me.
falls here, but the fall's not.
No, of course it's not. Got to stop. It's a big reservoir at the top.
It's the Barren Falls.
Yeah.
That's about all it is, too, isn't it? It was like it last time we was up here, no?
Yeah, big reservoir at the top.
Yeah,
Must just
that's
put it
right.
over there.
That's where we saw the crocodiles,
Oh, right.
on the banks. Yeah.
Go further away.
It's the Barren Falls. We stopped, got off our sky rail. This is one of the lookout spots. Not much to really see, not much water. About the same as last time, I'd say. Hey? Already? Barren River. Do a bungee jump around the market. It's got the water here to fall into.
I'm doing it.
Eh?
Granddad's having to go next.
It was not. No way in the world. Shit, where is he? Hell, I've got him in my sights. Everybody's watching. Well, come on, mate, don't hang around. Oh, the gate's open. You pull back the gate. Stuff that. You're having a good look round. See, find your soft spot. Gee whiz, how long is it going to take? Taking a long time. I think I took this long, I'll be coming back down. Oh, gee. Here he goes. Hell. God. Oh. So much for that then. Didn't lose his wallet, did he? And there you go.
Ja. Das Bild ist ja voll mit mir. Ich muss den Regen
I'm just waiting for the train to go back to Cairns. Got a half hour or so to wait. I thought we'd come down to the cool. It's quite warm. David's even got his sunnies on. Oh, I'll show you. I'll pick him up real close. There he is. Yeah. There's my boy. It's 3:30, we're going down by rail. Came up by Sky Rail. Lots of people remember this. Let's move on. Up on the railway. And Barron Falls.
Country around Kuranda was rich in timbers like karri, pine, oak and hickory. The settlers had many battles with the environment in the early days. Fur fishing, sea slug or sea cucumber fishing. At the time the men started digging, they would slip and the work would be lost. I would enjoy the scenic outlook. I'd say about the track, first blades from the goldfields. And make sure you look to the right as we approach Stony Creek Falls. If you are sitting on the left, take note of the dizzy depths below.
Swim. Oh well.
What's the sun, Dave? Oh, here he is, the beached whale. He's starting to wrinkle up a bit now. He's been in for quite some time. Oh, look at him blowing, eh? Peak of physical fit. There we go. History in the making. Panorama now of the whole area. Very nice swim for them. And we'll come back in a minute and start from the other end. Up, he's there, sunbaking himself now. Positive proof. Oops, bit of sense of this bit. There we go. Nice barbecue area. Through the gateway to the amenities block.
This is John's place, Eileen, Tony. This is his backyard. I can't get it all in, it's just beautiful. He's got his own little river, stream running through. Now they are walking up through the trees, the palm trees or whatever. This is his stream, a little bridge which needs a little bit of repair. But as you can see, we've got water coming through, and he said it does come up to about 3 or 4 foot high at times. But it's really amazing. He's really got a nice place here. If you want the tropical rainforest, of course. Can't really appreciate it. Haven't got the wide angle lens on. But that's where the water goes down there. And there's a big palm. Goodness knows what. Okay. This is the back garden, by the way. As you can see, there's coconuts on the ground here. And there they are. Banana leaf tree. There's your boy up there. Nick and David. Karen. Yeah, I've just got them, John. Or somebody on a salvage job somewhere.
Sorry?
Somebody on a salvage job somewhere.
Oh, it looks like a broken house in the car. Actually, have you been up to Cairns yet where they've got the old plane? The wreck? Yeah, it looks exactly like that.
Go on, Dave. This is the dodgy part where you've got to look and do it at the same time, you know. Whoops. You can get used to this if you hold your hand out and feel the branches coming through. But now we're coming into the backyard. Plus the fact that was the backyard.
That's the extra backyard.
That's the extra backyard. And here we have the house.
I'll have to show Mum that.
Yeah.
I'll have to take a shot of this flower. What is it, Ken?
New one coming up. It's
It's a lady slipper by the look of it.
A lady's what? A
Lady slipper.
lady's slipper.
Got a new one coming out. Didn't think that there would be. Usually they're on the ground.
Oh, yes.
A lady's slipper. That's quite a nice shot actually. Be a nice shot for a still camera. Colour wise.
Supposedly these things that lodge in the... What are these things called, Karen, that lodge in the trees?
Which one?
These things.
Bird's nest.
Yeah.
Bird's nest ferns, you've got
Yeah.
elks. I noticed some elk somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah.
jeez, yes.
They're just epiphytes. Actually, they're all out on the front of the stakes.
Yeah, just land in there. All they start off by seed. The bird drops a seed or something.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
It's fantastic to actually have them growing in your backyard.
Yeah.
That makes you imagine. You want to clean out your gutters pretty frequently though, wouldn't you?
All of a sudden it's... Where we were before, we just had a cane field out before. We had a cane field out the back, and then we had a park at the front. It was all right, but it doesn't compare with it.
Oh, this girl. You know what a camera is. You get enough photos taken of you. I love it. It's the very point they won't come to you, won't look to you, won't do any of the things you want them to do. Oh, look, photos are impossible. I've tried so many. I always end up with one looking one way and the other doing unmentionable.
Dogs?
Dogs.
Dogs?
Seamus.
Dogs. There you are.
Oh, you missed it.
She grabs him and drags him.
There for a second.
I think they're knocking me about, Tony. Yeah, I've got one on my lap at the moment. Where are you? Oh, there it goes.
Tried to go and I just don't know how that was achieved.
Ah,
Because Mum stood about the height of John's waist there.
Oh, good.
jeez.
Determined, yeah.
And then soapbox, I reckon. You just can't be comfortable having someone grab the inside of your mouth and reach your around a little bit, I'm sure of it.
Take so much and then
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, snap. That's it.
chop.
Enough.
Come on, Karen, we've got to get on this film, mother.
The pair of them. yeah,
Hi Ma, hi Dad.
yeah. And the dogs.
Look up. Yeah, look up.
Now we'll give you a close-up.
I have the dogs.
Yeah.
As soon as you put
Oh,
a
so
camera.
the butterfly?
Oh, that's a Ulysses one.
Oh, you're joking? Why? I'll show you the tree. It goes into a big pond. That must be a vine growing up, actually.
Yeah. Oh, what that tree is? Oh, that's be a palm with a vine.
Yeah, they'll find that a bit weird because we get billions of bloody flies and mozzies in here. Got a great rhinoceros feeder on there.
That's the backdrop of the side of the house, so you can see he's right into it.
I sent some foot through my foot and got poisoning. Oh, he's still clamming it up for a camera.
One dog. Two dogs.
Barty.
Do you want to drink it?
Dining area.
Alright, do you?
Yeah, fine.
Excellent, thanks.
That's his flock bed looks like it. I don't know what the idea of that is. That's the front. I'll go out the front of the house and I'll give you a shot of the front. Station wagons and the Corolla. You see all the palms in the background, and I've got the street. That's Nick's. And there you've got the rainforest up there, that's for sure. Coming down into it. You see how that is? Very thick. So there you go. What's this then? And the dogs have come out the front. And there they are. Look at it. There you are. Yes, you are. Yes, I'm pointing this at you. Yes, I am. I'm pointing this at you. Oh, it's a little growl. Oh, he said there's a little growl. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes, there is. He's hiding from me and the other one's all over me. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? What is it? Trinity Beach, where we stayed in '85. I recognised it as soon as we pulled in. I thought it might be it, but we came to these apartments. We've got to get to the four-wheel drive this afternoon to put some gear there and have a meeting. There's my boy behind me. I'll take a shot of the other place later on. The hat. Trinity Beach, where we came in '95. I think I said something on the other one, but the lads got me out on a catamaran, which I've never done before, and it was quite enjoyable actually. The wind's got up now. That was the one we was on. We just had a bit of lunch. We had an hour on that. And, rest of the beach. You won't recognise what I'm taking. Beach areas. The Palms is over the back. And I believe this was the restaurant we had trouble in that time. I know it was so long it had been served or something. I can't remember. But it's quite different now to when we came here. But I'm positive this is the place. It's of course all this development on the seafront. As you can see, it's a beautiful beach though. See a sign there. That's the holiday units. It's just up the road. I think we had a bottom unit down there somewhere. Bus up the front. We started off from near Cairns, which is a place called Smithfield this morning, and Mother Bus is up the front. Blue 2 is in front of us, and we are called White 1. And we've been on the road about an hour now. Passed through Mariba into the Savannah. It's an anthill coming up. It's an anthill coming up. It says wherever. Oh yeah, these are the anthills. See them? No, I suppose they will get bigger. I'll have to keep these recordings fairly short because the battery is a problem. We'll see you later. This is the view we got from one of the spots high up. Somewhere in front with the bus in front of that. Just past the Laura River. This is what the road's like. Not too bad, just dust and a little bit of corrugation. This is the type of road we're travelling on. We've been travelling on it for about 3 or 4 hours. Corrugated, full dust. We're following that cloud of dust in front actually. No wind, nothing, it's just laying on the track.
And we're having a ball.
Having a ball. Been towed out twice already. The time now is 7:15. The camp has arisen. The cook is that man there. That's Daryl. Jeff is around somewhere. There's the other, that's the other tag-along wagon. And here we are, it's about to strike 10, everything's outside ready to go. Fire has been lit down there, their breakfast is being made. There's a billabong down here. It's called Mary Valley. There's an old emu that keeps walking around here. You can see those things over there, they're the ant hills. There's the emu just walking around here. That's another vehicle that's here. It's a little holiday place, but it's really, really down to earth. That's the homestead. Bare essentials. We'll see you later anyway. We're on our way to Cairns today. Nick's there. Valley. And this is a giant lily pond. If you can see it all, but it's just amazing. There's cattle over the other side. Just been told feral pigs are around here as well. Okay. The time is, where are we? 8:50. There you go. Okay. We'll carry on our travels. That's the track up ahead. We call it a track. Crossing the bridge, somebody saw a crop and we're just having a look, but we can't see it. This is the washout that's been caused by the weather they've had in previous months. River. This is the second night out, and we arrived here at 3:30. It's end of the day. Everybody's starting to relax. The cook's wagon is there. There's the tables being got ready. Here we go. We might be looking into the sun a little bit here. That's the sun. That's the first Pajero. And there's Nick's. There's our tent. And there's David. And Nick over there. There you go. And there's the bus, and that's the track we came in on. How about that then? So we'll see you later. Get it? Still at the campsite. There it is there. It's not that big a river, but it's up against the Murray. It's quite small, but there you go. We went fishing down there. Nick took a shot, but water not deep enough to use the lures. You can see all this sand, and this is the flood. Actually, when it's in flood, it's all back, right back there. So it's quite a width when it's in flood, that's for sure. There's the tents they supply. There's a bus that just got bogged up the track and they got it out. The cook's doing the driving. About to come out of this first sand ramp. You see the time. Here he comes. Oh, no worries at all. The first rally driver goes through. Yes, beautiful morning again. Bit of cloud coming up. Just taking down a dunny over there. That is the primitive of the prim. And that's Jeff.
He's dead, isn't he?
He's dead, yes. Dead, all right. Yeah.
It's good to get rid of them. They do a lot of damage.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Horrible looking thing. You've got a big cut wattle on the back.
What?
They're sterile.
Or a rifle. It's gone right through. Yeah, great.
He's in good nick. He's good bit of food around.
Oh yeah, he'll be all right. Barbecuing on the spit tonight.
Here they come, the Three Stooges. Give the Pajero a bath.
Us coming through. We got here first. And the chap, Daryl. See, it's quite simple for a four-wheel drive bus. We've got a drop of water in ours. So there you go. That's the Wenlock River. We're on the old telegraph track going up to Bamaga, and there are other cars are in front. There's only 3 vehicles in this convoy. Bus is taking another route. We're about to come across a big termite mound. You can see the track is pretty bumpy. This is only a small one. You can see how big it is. So there you go. Yeah, you can see the size of that. Okay, Nick. That's the track we just come up.
Ants nests are like that, no, because they were not the shape, they were different species.
Yeah, there's different shapes, and you've got the bulbous ones and the pointy ones, and then further as we get in the heath country later on this afternoon, you'll see that they're a mixture of both. They're bulbous and tall, and they've got a round head on them. They look like people looking at them.
So the termite nest.
They get in there and they're under attack. They actually sense that there's something going on, and the message travels to the queen, and then she sends out a special troop. They're like kamikaze.
Let's see how it's done.
They'll send them off to be eaten while the workers go along behind and seal off all the smells behind them. So quite often you'll see red ants living in a termite nest, but they're not actually cohabitating.
There you go. Of course, that's the old section. That's the old section now. You're coming across a new section. Well weathered, the old section.
We're going to do about another 10 kilometres, I suppose, and I'm going to stop and get some firewood because we're going to
Stop for the night. This is the track. That's what they cross. We're not crossing it actually. It's supposed to be the best one or something for the real enthusiasts. It's in there, you can't see the other.
Oh, when you finish, I'll talk to you.
Alright. There's our man in the bus. There's the upstart. Quite a vicious crossing. The creek bed where we just saw the crossing. Here's our camp. There's the cook's chuck wagon. Daryl's our cook. And I'll come into the camp now and we'll see how the setup is. Doing her paperwork.
Hi.
Hi. Here we come into the camp. They're all sitting around waiting for that dinner that's coming. Yeah. There we are. There's Daryl.
Put it away, you pervert.
Is that supposed to be flashy?
Yes. There's our washing up system.
Doncaster Road at the south. Chop it down to your shoulder. Jewish synagogue right on the corner. And Doncaster Park's about 30 yards up on the left-hand side after the synagogue going up the hill.
There we go. It's our campsite.
Yeah. That's where my kids went to school. Yeah.
Tents in the background.
Tell us to get another yarn.
Oh, is that right?
It's all under control. The lady.
I know where I've been.
She's so close to George.
Fuck. Can you reverse?
Can you go back?
Fuck off, hit the bloody dirt myself, mate.
He wanted me to go on this roof too.
Oh, hell. Let's see how George goes first.
Oh, look how deep he is.
No, it's not that deep.
I'm scared shitless.
Bloody hell, there's a bus going to get through here.
I've been recording on the bloody floor.
Let's see how George goes through now, how much he runs around. Oh, that's all right, then he went.
Hang on. This is this spot here, he went.
No, that's easy.
That's all right. Wait
till
till
get across.
Wait till that.
I'm scared.
Don't put your seatbelt on, David. Don't.
Shit, man.
That was all right.
That was the scariest one I've been across.
Oh, no, that was all right. I'm only worried about. Yeah, it'd be worthwhile watching, see if we can see how.
This is going to come, and that's the driver in midstream, testing whatever. There's all the passengers on the bank. What a hairy crossing. I don't think I've got much film rocking around so much. There's a bus. Cockatoo Creek. I don't think you'll have any problems. Don't come in front of me, Dave. Here it comes. No worries. Okay, Nick. Yeah.
Get on down, sorry.
Falls. Arrived here at, oh, it must have been about 11 o'clock, I suppose, 1:45, something like that. And there we are doing our washing. There's Nick. David's coming round. He's just shot away because he doesn't want his mum to see, but he might get his hand in the back. There he goes. That's it. That's very good. And there's the other tag along. There's George. All our other hunt. Put a big tarp up for shade this time, and in case the weather turns a bit nasty. We had some rain this morning, only drizzle, but still. So there you go. And the cook is at it, and so is Jeff. Go, 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 which I think you may be able to hear. That's the girls going down. Swiss girl and Canadian girl. We're coming down, we're diving and splashing around in front of me. There's the actual falls. The cook's in over there. He's real hot. He'll take us out. Very pretty. Got a side stream coming in over there. There's the actual falls itself. Not that high. So about 4 to 5 feet maximum. Further down from where I were before, just on a nature walk. Lads are swimming this distance, it's moving downstream. Are you? Twin Falls. The others all falls around the same system. Fall on the same system. The group is following me behind with the driver. I said I'd come on ahead. But this is just magnificent, this one. I'd say it was close to 100 feet across there. Plus more. Got a little tiny rivulet coming out there. Or whatever. Really beautiful. And the river winds on its merry way. So I'm sure, heading along the trail, you'll see the heads are along there. Certainly a nice sight, this waterfall. Looking towards the falls which I've just taken, we're all gradually getting down there. Try and get a little bit closer. Right, blowing up. There we go. Cannon Creek, he's just come down a steep place over there. See all the passengers are waiting on the outside. And here he goes. I think he's right now anyway. This is where he's got to come up. He's got to reverse now because he can't get up the opening. Everybody's clapping. Oh, he's stalled. That was Cannon Creek. River Jardine. Just arrived here, the time is 5 to 11. These are the passengers getting ready to go on the ferry. The bus is waiting. Car. $80 to go on here, each vehicle. Quite a big river. We're actually on the ferry now. Bridge used to once go over the Jardine. It was put up during the war, so we're told. You can't really see it in the water, but there's a dark spot there which is what they think is the remnants of the bridge. But this is crocodile country for sure. The lily pond over there. You can see the lilies on the side of the river. Very picturesque. And the group is all over here at the moment. Just had our lunch. As you saw before, we just crossed the Jardine. There we are, down there. All watching, looking at the river. Nicholas John. I suppose that was here when the bridge was actually here. We've left the Jardine River, we're heading for Bamaga. One Sand Bay. This is typical road. Mostly like this all the way up. And all we keep saying is the poor old car. You go either side of the road, whichever is the better bit to take. Hope nothing's coming the other way around the bend. Wreckage, I should imagine. Must be a bigger site further down. There's the actual wreckage itself. Old DC3. Place called Bamaga. There's the bus in front of us. T-shirt. The bus is parked over there. Somebody's taking photographs. This is the view we got all the way round. Coming round, coming around, coming around. Just get this one through here. Oh, just a step there. On the road again. Sand Bay. This is the outlook from the beach. Tent setup is here. There's ours. There's the Paj. There's the wagon at the back, chuck wagon. We have a beautiful beach, but unfortunately crocodiles are in this area. So we've been advised not to swim in the water, which looks very appetizing. And cleansing as well, I must say. But there is showers at this place, so we should be alright. There's a chap down there fishing, I believe. Yes. Alright, I'll do a bit more later. Up again. Newcomers have arrived. See the other Pajero. Listen, we've left Pusan Bay, we had breakfast. We've come along a different track to what the bus is coming along, but in the background behind the cars is a big mango tree, and two I think side by side, and this is really desolate here. We've got to wait here for the bus. And you can see the area we're in. It's really forest, tropical. We're going that way in the finish. This is what's behind me, and it gets quite dense in there. Done a bit of fishing again this morning, but no luck. And the cook gave me some of his gear to try. We finally made it. Oops, steady. There it is. 1996. This is the camping ground. The buses arrived, so we're just going into the shop, the kiosk, to buy some souvenirs, hopefully. And we'll see how we go. We're just going off on a walk. And it's to Cape York. I don't know how far it is, not very far I don't think. Oh, it's alright. Just off.
Very nice, but you'll have to take it again because I just realised.
Do you want me to take one of you in there, Norma, or not?
Yeah, by all means.
Take one.
Yes,
Yeah.
sure.
All you got to do is pick it when you line me up, that's
Yeah,
all.
yeah, that's fine.
Is Jen finished?
Yep.
Yeah, bring the green. That's that one there. If you just push it down lightly, you'll see the green mark. You just continue.
You right? Yeah, that's a simple little one, isn't it?
Pretty simple.
Just thought I'd take this on our way up. Names on this as well. Some of the islands coming out of the sun. We're going down and round across the beach, which the others are coming that way. That's the tip. Off the point where we're all having our photographs taken, which is there. I have to get the battery charged now. She's showing that it is on its last legs. Young David in front of me here, sitting and looking at the view. Of course, just a little bit away is Valerie, who's the other ones he's been chatting to. Old Somerset Homestead. It's the other side of the cape. There's our boy again.
Sorry.
Site where the Somerset is. This is a beautiful tree. It's called a beach almond. Almond. I'll just tell them all about it. One of the pioneers of the area, I believe. Breakfast. Actually, it's not early morning, it's 7:15 and they're running late this morning. We're off to Thursday Island. Boat comes in to pick up passengers at 7:30, which are ferried out to the boat. Here's the breakfast area. And I didn't get up this morning to light the fire. We had a storm during the night, and it was not too good. A storm, I'd say a heavy shower. People got wet. Singing went on for quite a while into the night. I think that's why everybody has a little bit of feeling this morning. Let's give you a sweep of the camp. That's the tents that the bus people have. Going out into the island area. Over there. The boat comes in, it's stationed out there somewhere, and a little dinghy type thing, or a little bit bigger of a dinghy, comes in and picks up the passengers. I think that might be it now. We'll see. Yes, that's the one, I believe. Yes. That's the one that takes you across to Thursday Island. We actually loaded from the beach. David's sitting out there with Val. To pick up the passengers. That's the one I was talking about. And there's the other one out there. I don't know how many it takes, but it took quite a few of these small boatloads out yesterday. And we'll pick them up on the beach.
There's money going.
Yeah, no, it's not gone.
How come?
No, we're all ready to go.
How come?
Charlie, why are you gone down?
Hey? That's it.
Around the corner is where the monument is, which marks the spot where he landed. As I said earlier, we'll go straight across the TI because of the tide we're pushing. And this afternoon we'll come back past the monument. I'll point out the monument for people that are going one way. I'll point it out as we a little bit later when we get further down the track there. What I'm going to do now is just do a brief history on how Thursday Island started.
Another one will be further back. We've still got a couple of crayfish. You know, maybe about that size that they got here, down there, you can see. Down at Bass Strait, there's a good fishing village. We have to leave. Squid boats.
bus tour, and he stopped at grave sites of some of the Japanese who are prominent here, prominent. Some of their burial places, some of the grave sites of the folk.
It's amazing what the flowers, you know, they must come out every week and put it there, mustn't they?
Not plastic, are they?
Well, might be. But even so,
It's warm here, isn't it?
This was an old fort which we're standing on. Just giving you a view from there, look at it. And as you can well hear, that it is blowing quite hard. Yeah, when you get out of the wind, it's really humid.
The other group could have gone inside by now.
Ordered lunch on Thursday Island in a place called Joe's Bar. There's Griffiths. There's the outside from the harbour. And we just ordered lunch. We wanted mud crab, but there's none available. One of our other friends on the tour. There's a shot of the menu. There we go. It all up, a little bit blurry. But, that's what it was told to get, it's really blurry. Just a few shots of that. The old customs house there, I believe. And I'll show you the bit of the buildings around. Not much, but we've been for a tour of the island. There's the actual jetty that we're going on to, the boat's out there waiting. See the colour of that water, really an opal blue. We've got to head out through there and our ferry home. About 2.5 hours, I believe, the journey. We'll see how we go. The half tour up Hunsan Bay are now moving back to Cairns. We're flying back to Cairns by aircraft, got to go across the Horn Highlands. There's Val and Daryl the cook. A few tears in the eyes, yeah. All nice people, very friendly.
Hey, Cameron!
that's not one. I lied. Last year we saw 3 chicks go up here and then take their first tentative steps towards flying. And there are a couple of adults there now. Okay, if you didn't get that, he said, get your cameras ready. Alright, the monument here marks the spot where Captain Cook landed, because that's the east coast of Australia back in 1770. On the monument it says Lieutenant James Cook landed on, Lieutenant James Cook of the RN Endeavour landed on and named this island Possession, possessed the east coast of Australia from 38 degrees south north to this point, for King George III on the 22nd of August 1770. The monument that you see there is the second monument which has been placed there. The original one is the pinnacle that you can see in the middle of it. That was placed there as the bicentenary of Captain Cook's landing. And then in 1984 somebody stole that brass plaque. So they did a rededication of the monument in 1988 as part of the bicentenary of Australia's bicentenary celebrations. We had 2 Royal Navy ships. Their crews came ashore here. The Ark Royal, which is a Harrier aircraft carrier, and the Endo, which is a destroyer. They anchor out in front of us. And they weren't allowed to bring any guns ashore here because Possession Island is a national park, so they did the 21 gun salute out from the ships.
Sand Bay. This is, you can see the time, it's half hour, 7:33. The system is 6, 7, 8. Up at 6, packed by 7, breakfast, and so on. That's the end of that. Another camping party moved in there last night. It was nearly full all the time, this place. This actually belongs to Oz Tours, this campsite. And you can see they're all finishing off their whatever underneath the tables. There's Jatsy there, the driver. Darryl just coming behind him with the pan and a spoon. A character on his own. And that's it. And our tent was there. We're ready. We're on our way to Seisha, and this is Bamaga, one of the seaside resorts. You can see the colour of the roads and that. What do you say? That's the supermarket over there. You can see it's very spectacular. Up on the outside, this is a toilet block across the Jardine. We're going back down. That is termites, and they're starting to creep inside. I thought it was amazing. They're everywhere. Been waiting for the bus and it's just arrived. Here it comes. That's it.
Go, Grandad!
Come on,
Come on, Grandad! Come on, Grandad, swing him! That's it, Grandad, you got it now, mate. Keep that cluster together.
Oh, this is an annihilation.
Pete, come on!
Go, Harry!
Get it going!
Yeah, go, Pete, go!
Get going now, move it!
Hey, come on, Pete, hey! Hey, oh! Hey! On you, Grandad. Yeah, you did well, mate.
Yeah, there was a bit
Yeah, you forgot about inertia, see?
Yeah. Problems to turn sharp enough to get up the hill, so it's about 5 times he's done the 5-point turn. He's still doing it. Thanks. So this must be Sailor's Creek. I think he's got it this time, hopefully. Such a big bus, there's trees and everything seems way all the time. I can get this one right for you. Give you the driver's approach.
Ah, it's going to be a piece of cake. Easy does it. Round we go. That's why the bus had so much trouble, dink sides.
Oh, there's some people looking at us over there, look at that.
And big mud bog here.
Gunshot Creek.
Oh, it's not.
It's not?
No.
What is it?
Not Gunshot, it's Cockatoo Creek.
Cockatoo Creek, sorry about that. So many damn creeks we've crossed. But this is Cockatoo, and the chuck wagon is in front of us.
And if it goes, we'll lose our food.
We're using him as a guide at the moment. You can see he's up and down, and well, I'll try and keep the camera steady. So imagine you're in the car with us. Oh, this is what we've done before on that.
No, we came right across there.
Yeah.
There's a few deep holes in there, you see. It's not deep.
Other side too.
U-B-U-T. That's the worst of that.
Should have a stabiliser on this camera for sure.
Should have a stabiliser on the car.
Well, that's another one crossed.
Yeah, might be doing him again.
The rest can look after themselves.
That's right. Well done.
On the Wenlock River. All the bus people have jumped in for a swim. They just arrived. We arrived about 2 hours ago with the chuck wagon, which is behind me. And it's supposed to be crocodiles in the river down here. Supposed to be. There's our setup there. I'm coming around to the talkative cook. There he goes. He's got his back towards me now. That's the chuck wagon. There's the bus. And you can see all the things hanging on the line. I'll give you a close-up shot of that over there. You can see them all hanging out there washing. On that big log hanging down. Yeah, you can see that log hanging down from the tree. That's when the river, when the floods. David's just been telling me that. But it's quite interesting. We're on the sand of the riverbank actually, coming down into the river there. Nick's just caught a fish. Oh, it's down here. I didn't catch one. We was on lures. And they think it's a. Where the hell is it? There's the cooking pot, so it's down this way. There it is. There. It's supposed to be. They think it's a blue salmon. So there you go. There's the fire which he cooks on, which is there. Does all his cooking on there. Fantastic job he does. There's the man himself. There's our campsite down there. There's Nick behind the car. Hey Nick! I think we've broke some more eggs in the fridge, so he's cleaning that out, and the beer can's burst in there. So there you go. There's the other tag-along driver. There he is in all his glory. Look. Yes, George. Oh, they'll be coming out now. That wind's blowing. I'll video the man that's videoing there. Here's Yak. Yeah, terrific.
5 minutes later, looks like the back streets of Hong Kong once all the knickers and bras are out. Oh, there's Grandad.
Oh, there's Grandad. There's Daryl.
Standing up the river.
Background, you'll hear what they call a barra frog. Did you hear that? We're all sitting around the fire. You can hear that again. Now I'll go back into that direction with the microphone. You won't see much with the camera. Did you hear that? It's what they call a barra frog. We've just come across. Got some water inside again, but trying to. There it is. So we had a good start this morning at 8:15. and we're on our way to Weeper. We made it. Just got a drop of water in. I don't think, well, I think it was as bad as last time. It's just that we rested at the other side and the water drained to the one spot instead of spreading it through the car. So we have to have a good look at that. The bus is up ahead. As I said before, these are the typical roads that we're on. This is the main highway. It rained overnight as well, quite a drop of rain. Through the trees, there's loads of termite mounds. There's a big one there. There's 2 or 3 different types we've noticed. These are the more rounded type. The other one is the magnetic type, sharper fins on each side or whatever. As you can see, there's quite a few. Some areas are more thickly populated than others. This is a typical type of land we've been passing through with a high tree growth, but very sparse. Spread out, not like a thick undergrowth type thing. Special kind of stop. I'll pick them up in the trees. I'll zoom in on them if I can.
You are so mean.
I can't see over there.
The anthills here for some reason.
I better not. That was a quick flash round. There was no real excitement in that one. He's going well by that tree over there.
Don't leave any of those little lady flowers anywhere.
Yes, I've got him now. Yes, that's it. Oh, hang on, I think, Dave. Oops. See him wandering through. This is Batavia Station coming up. You can see the little termite mounds as well. Bushly. Some more cattle over there. About half an hour ago at Weeper, you can see that the washing is on the line and the campsite has been set up. There's all the mob over there with the bus in the background and the chuck wagon in front of it. Quite a pretty spot. And there's all our tents. Short run today, actually it was. Actually we've got green grass for a change. It's usually been black sand or... Gee, that's terrible stuff. Gets everywhere. Just done all the washing while the boys put up the tent. $3 for the washing machine. So there you go. We'll be going out somewhere later on. I don't know where we're off to today, but somewhere. Weeper. This Woolworths supermarket. First place we've camped, which is quite nice to stay at. There's the bakery. We've just done some more shopping. Nick's in there now. And the battery's playing up again, so it's a little shopping centre here. Got most everything. Camalco owns this town, aluminium bauxite. The news in the caravan park was washed up on the beach, I believe. Just off for a mine trip, an open cut mine at Weeper, owned by Camalco. Bauxite mine, Weeper. These are the ones that take us a bit of a speed job on, I think.
Yeah, look how fast they go.
Pushing the other. Now they're both loading. 60 tonne at a time. The bus is organised by us tourists. We get these with all our safety glasses and our hats on, and goodness knows what. See the stuff we're standing on. That's it. Walk slowly, and then it'll focus on it. That's actually the bauxite. This is what they extract the aluminium from. It's silica. I don't know what other minerals in fact. It's right. This is why we're hitting all this red dust on the roads, I suppose. It's everywhere. Biggest mine in the world, I believe. Bauxite. Just giving us a bit of a demonstration, I think. Loading the proper bauxite. The other was a silica, 2 month silica in it, and it was used as an overload, which is then taken off and leaves the good stuff underneath. Each of those dumpers carried 40 odd tonne, and these ones that are going to be filled by this front end loader take 60 tonne. The water tanker we just passed, wetting down the roads, carries 150,000 litres at one time, wetting the roads, keeping them nice and wet so the dust doesn't rise too much. Telling us about their wages and that, and he said these people finish up, if the two of them are working for the firm, they finish up with about 100,000 a year between the two. They get a cheap rental, cheap electric, and also superannuation. We're waiting now for a truck to come to be filled by this front end loader. Each time these trucks cost $10,000, 150 litres per hour is used of diesel. How many tonnes do they carry? 50 tonnes. They carry 150 tonnes of material, and all that way 200 odd tonnes. So it's quite a big.
Into the refining process about halfway through, and they call it a sweetener. And we're also shipping out 1 million tonnes of that. Okay, so the conveyor belt closest to the bus going into this container is Andurm bauxite, and the low belt through the other side there is Weeper bauxite. So the two have been separated to this point. This stuff over here that looks like something out of a Mad Max movie is in actual fact the bending plant. This is where we wash the bauxite. The 4 containers at the top are your primary screens. In each one of those containers there are 3 different size screens. The bauxite's pumped down, as you can see there now.
On our way to the Archer station, River Archer. Just thought of, not so many now, but there was a load of these termites mounds on each side of the road. Very thin. Yeah, the very thin magnetic ones. So many different types. campsite before the rest of the mob. Daryl's got here before us. We was next ones in. Following him down. He's cooking prawns for tea. There he goes into his bucket. He's just cooked green prawns and he's cooked them here. And they're just, there you go. That's what we got for tea. Very pretty spot. We caught here before, but a bit further up. So you see the river. There's the campsite. We pitched tent here. It's supposed to be crocs around here again, but we haven't seen any yet, as yet. And the car's behind the tent there. You can just see the roof rack. David just burped behind me. The crude so-and-so. Just bought the prawns in Weeper and just come down. And they were $13.50 a kilo, green prawns. And he says he prefers to cook them himself. So there you go. There's the actual table set up. There's a chuck wagon in the background. And there's this bloke keeps burping right beside me here. There's Nick wandering around like a lost sheep. But we already pitched tent before the rest, which is a good thing, so we picked our spot. It's a beautiful river, the Archer River. Just outside Archer River Roadhouse, it's the petrol station. People will be in here swimming. Up further there's a deeper pool, I'll show you in those trees with the tent. And we walk this little distance and here we have the full river, which is quite a size actually. Not as big as the Murray, but it's got a fair volume of water in it. Comes through a lot of breakups here. And this side stream is the one that's being fed right beside the camp kitchen. And there you go down there. It's about, what time is it now? 10 to 4 in the afternoon. So there you go. How'd you like that, folks? Still warm and humid. The cloud has lifted a bit, so the humidity has dropped. There you go. Quite nice. That's part of him anyway. He's got the others on ice, I think. So they'll be all after them tonight, I suppose. Get the good and the bad, most all of us. So we'll see how we go. There's the kitchen fire. The kettles are boiling.
Yeah, no worries, I'll take a flight up the end up here.
Nick's just taking the wastewater away so that that's all the shells and that help the dust get out from the bog it's in at the moment. We have a predicament. Thunderbird is bogged in sand and they're going to try and winch it out. Once it gets a run I think it'll be alright. So you'll see that they're well down. It's a winch up to pull it out, I believe. Zoom right in on it.
Oh, sorry.
Alright.
Hope you had turned off.
Getting the winch going there. Looks over the other side. I don't know if you can see him or not. Starting to take the strain, starting to pull.
Yeah, but under the top.
Oh dear. He's done it, he's done it, he's done it.
Run over the cable. The trick is going out. Yeah, like no winch. There's no winch at the back.
Got a twist. By a lagoon. We come from Musgrave and turn left towards the coast. This is the place that's full of the water lilies and crocodiles, they tell me.
Just in front of the buses. I'll get some of those in a minute.
They're coming close.
Stop, just stop. Yeah, stop.
Hang on, Dave, we'll stop actually. Take that.
Water Creek. And we're in Lakefield National Park. This is the scene of one of the lagoons, which they tell me, well, there's warnings everywhere that crocodiles do inhabit these areas. You can see all the lilies in bloom out further. It's quite spectacular. Beautiful day. Clouds around, but it has been very good. And I'll go up further now and try and get some more shot of it. Up there. I'm just going to walk up further. Yeah. I've just spotted some movement. I think it's a duck of some kind. I'll just try and zoom in. There it is. I can't see it, the colours, but they are coloured, I believe. And these are the water lilies in this area. There's some more movement over there somewhere. I can't really pick it up. There it is. You can see it's a mass of water lilies. There's the overall picture. Quite a nice spread again. And sausage meats and tomato salads, everything. Oh, well, that's him in the distance there.
Honey eaters.
Yeah. Can you see the colours?
Oh, the colour's just unbelievable, Pete.
I've got them on.
Yeah. And on top of the tree,
which
in the
tree?
Clouds behind you, is a big sea eagle.
Where? Kingfishers. Everybody's been very quiet.
Mate, that's up there.
Yeah, there was two up there a minute ago. One's gone that way and the other one's gone over the other way.
This would never dry out, would it?
No, I've never seen this one dry. It gets a bit lower than this.
Brown?
We can hear you 10 out of 10, Jeff. That's A1, white one over.
He said that was goanna turds. On the Kennedy River. And we're going across that spot there. So it's nothing much.
Really? Yeah.
Salt water. On our travels, I'm getting a closer look. Look at that. All the black and white Port Adelaide supporters come up to the bush. Okay. Big fellas, isn't they, really?
Yeah.
Campsite for the night. Is it Lakeland? There's our cars. There's the bus. There's these two blokes again here. That's great. We'll go down and look at the Normanby River. Oh, there's the lady herself.
That would be a nice photo, that would.
We're stopping at, which there's cold showers in there and sinks and that, no mirrors, no hot water, but still something to wash in. And I'm now going down to the river Normanby. And this is the track. Other campsite, it's called the Normanby. It's quite a fair size one. It's supposed to be 50 metres across there. I don't think we cross this one tomorrow, I think we go back the other way. But you can see it's quite a nice area. These areas are renowned for crocs, so nobody swims in here. We haven't seen one, by the way, yet. As you saw earlier on, some nice bird life in that area. Time now is 6 o'clock local time. David's just throwing stones in the water behind me. It's like waterfall type thing, or a barrage been put up there to hold the water back, I think. And it's flowing down. You can see it's a typical area for what I was talking about. And that's for my boy at the back again. But it certainly is very pretty here. Still quite warm, humidity's dropped, but still quite warm. I'd say around the 27. Hear that crow in the background. I'll just give you a shot of this. I'm stepping over rocks actually, that's why it's so jerky. You see they formed a barrier here. They do cross here by car. Some kind of bird life up there, I believe. Yeah, there it is. What it is, I wouldn't have a clue. Just imagine this will all be covered in the flood times when the heavy rains come. This is their dry season, so. At the Normanby River where we stayed overnight. This is the mist on the water in the morning. Even right into the smallest areas. Somebody said they did see the eyes of a croc last night. I couldn't see, no, I had 2 or 3 goes at it. There you go. Just starting to lift actually, there's the mist. There's a boat moving out next door. Little one. Tinny. Most people have got those up here. There you go, we're about to move out from camp. There is the car. Before. The old homestead of Laura. There it is. Used to be one fairly big station, I believe. As you can see, it's all fenced off. Dave?
What are you doing?
Good. Station hands accommodation. It's got a house plan there, looks like it. Little kangaroos by the Laura station. There's a kangaroo! There he goes in the distance. He was with us last night. There he goes. That's Daryl's father.
Horse gone. Being put over there, ready to be butchered in there.
I think lives for approximately 70 years, and then it flowers and drops all its leaves and starts again. It's when the Bapper Camp Road, just left Laura Station. Hopefully we are. I'd say we're on the right road. The road's definitely better at the moment.
See if we can get a radio station there.
And you see we have bitumen roads again. I thought they disappeared forever. Roadhouse. Top of the harbour itself. It's quite pretty, but I believe I should get a better one later on, but we'll see. Goes round. That's where Captain Cook in this area. Sand dunes. With that range over there, you can see them. They're coming right round. Actually can't see right in the harbour, but that's about it there. I'll give you a sweet. I've got somebody's legs right in front of me now. Top of the bus. Just on those really tight bends and you're coming down in the heavy load. Wait. There you go, that's right, the sweep right the way round. I've been told I've been annoying a person getting in front of them every time they want to take a film. And her name is Roxy. Well, you can see it's not very big. That's the total extent of it. Right out in the distance. Over there. That's the airstrip. That's where Frank landed, the one I was telling you about earlier on. Down again. Gives you all the details of whatever the areas we're in. So there you go.
Oh, oh, how lucky can you
Lucky?
be? That's why I put mine in here.
Whoops, she's done it again.
Hang on to it, Gizzy.
This is Black Mountain.
Give it to me. I'll put it in my pocket.
Till I get it on. I just wanted to make sure you saw it the first time.
2 times out of 2 lucky. Third time,
That would be it.
not so lucky.
Did you get your photos?
I didn't take it.
That's what I mean.
Yeah,
Not impressed?
oh yes.
There's a nice balancing rock up there, look.
And mine. Yes. That's
Yeah, but if this is the last one, that's picked up or buckled up. Because all the Great Dividing Range is still moving slowly drifting into the shape outside and buckled up. All the coast used to get 400. It's going to be the oldest pub in Queensland, the Lion's Den Hotel. There we go, there goes Nick into the pub, he's ordering the beers, the bus hasn't caught up with us yet. But there you go. We're just going to have a drink. That's David, just passed through the front of the camera. Just walk up to the door.
They look very healthy cattle. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Talking to that.
What's that, 10 AM? Oh. There's a big dog on the front. Oh gee, it looks the oldest pub in bloody Queensland as well. Let's zoom into the front door. That's alright, no. Oh. A sign. That's a good one, yeah. Very good. Alright, we're going to see what they got. Jeez. We were staying for 2 nights, I believe. There's a chuck wagon, a bus. Tents are all up. There's our wagon. And our tent is in the background. Nick's just gone for a swim. I don't know where David's gone. They reckon the water's freezing. So I think I'll just have a shower, which they've got here. Hot water and that, so that'll be good. See now it's 6 o'clock, local time. And the swimming hole is down here, I believe. This is the water hole. Just trying to pick up the different areas. There's Nicholas over there. That's the Swiss girl who's on tour with us. There he is. It doesn't look too warm actually.
Yes, it's sitting now.
Caesar, I don't move.
Campsite. Just having bacon and eggs. And they're creeping across there. There they are. All had a feed.
Give some of your motivation talking to things like that.
That's as wide angles I've got. You just see the sun coming over the top up there. It's really a fantastic sight, and you've got some more over this side. You see the volume of water coming down. That's the widest angle I can get. Hopefully. Home rule our camping, so it takes about an hour, I suppose. Yeah, it's about an hour to walk up here, but it's really a fabulous spot for the waterfall. Both of them actually. Very picturesque. There's only about a dozen cane rivers, I think, out of the group. You see young David walking down there. He falls a little bit. And you have this fantastic stream again, making more waterfalls, going out into a channel and then off into the distance. You might just be able to see a little head bobbing around or something. That's it. Through the trees. That monster of ours. So clear and quite a depth. It's supposed to be platypus in here. I haven't seen one. Nick saw someone, somebody else, but I can see a fish swimming through there. It's a very small one. I think it's in with the I finally got it. Lost it. Yeah. He's gone, right there. David?
I hear him.
David's River. It's called the Roaring Meg, I believe. Seems to be coming out of the hole in the rock, doesn't it? I left home rule this morning, 8:30, and we're on our way to Wonga Beach, I think it is. Anyway. Take a photo again. Where you saw the waterfall at the start of fresh water coming into salt water. I believe this is renowned for the crocs. We still haven't seen one yet. Some people say they saw the eyes the other night, but I don't know. One told me it's too dark. So here we are. The range. Back it down. I don't know the name of it now. They think that that's a...
What you'll do is you'll get a photo once we go back up the road
Behind us we've got the palms. Just past Cape Tribulation. David and I looking at all these beautiful green trees and palms. And what's the other ones? What's those fig? Is it a fig? Evening meal on our last night. It's made up of old railway carriages actually. We're sitting on the outside and been very nice so far. For entree we've had calamari. I've ordered barramundi for the next course and it's been very nice. Again, I've just been out and got a jumper on. And Nick's disappeared. That's all of us, the whole group.
The men's are the half and fine. Ladies are fine.
There's that man again.
No, go away. There's toilets there. There's right down the end.
There he is. Close up. That's the cook. You see how we got treated.
We'll give you the North Queensland welcome.
What was that?
Yeah, I just said go back there walking like I did and he's recording it all.
Ready, folks? Camera slowly, operator's gone.
It's bullhead.
David, don't mess around, mate.
Yeah. Stop enjoying yourself, David.
There's King Salami.
It's going to take a while to rehabilitate this boy.
And Mum.
Mum.
Hi, Mum.
Stop wobbling the camera around the silly sock.
And Granddad's favourite person.
He's only had Coke, I assure you.
Of tourists, young and old.
Cane toad in the toilets, bats overhead. These on the first night. What on earth lay ahead?
I got two. I got three.
You've got three.
We've gone all over the place here. You have to wait for it. Up to Cape York, our trusty steed did lead us. Camping.
Stud.
Stud. I called it a steed. Sorry. Oh, sorry, steed. Yes, sorry. Camping each night at wondrous, magical places. Oh no. At Punsan Bay, the blow-ins arrived, including for us one big surprise. Tell us about your family, Jatsy asked Kathleen. 7 sons I have, but on one especially I am very keen. Would his name be Jeff? Asked Karen and Lee. You can't hide from the two of us. Her face just shone with glee. 6, 7, 8 became the familiar cry as Jatsy prepared us for the next part of our safari.
Pack up your tents, wash a plate. We're not here to wait on you, mate.
At the tip we all did stand, as well as camping on the sand, on rivers such as the Archer and Wenlock. Each new day just knocked us out. Okay. Norma with her wide-angled lens. Olive, the queen who claimed the back seat as her throne. And then, one night, we heard the drone of an aeroplane as the droll bludger dropped in for free fees. Frank's my name, bludging's my game. Once you married Betty, Jeff and Anne, couldn't believe what came from the frying pan. You got 9?
Yes, I think it's out of sequence, but don't
But
into the bush barged the hino, cracking windows like a tormented rhino. 9 more to go, shouted Mum, displaying confidence in her son.
It was 12.
Oh, well.
Poetic license.
Up in the hot seat on the bus, it's "This is your life" to amuse us. Bush toilets, cold showers, nothing perturbed us as long as Darryl the cook, the feral cook, produced those masterpieces on the open fire. Baked dinners, corned beef, Mexican, Italian, all laced with garlic to keep us sane. Gazelle from Switzerland learnt lots of new words. Roxy could always be heard. Can we stop for a photo here?
Back up a bit.
Nothing's too much trouble for you, dear.
Was it crocs, snakes and boars, or something that nips? No, it was the sound of bloody zips. Are we up to this already? Feet, right. Okay, right, now. We've just got two little things now just to finish off. The first one is, we'll always remember our Oz safari, the wisdom and humour of our King Salami, the excellent cuisine of our feral cook, and the way our bus negotiated every cranny and nook. And just one to sum up Jatsy, and we've taken it from Captain Hugh Palliser, later Lord of the Admiralty, who quoted this: "The ablest and most renowned navigator this or any country had produced. Cool and deliberate on judging, sagacious in determining, active in executing, never wanting presence of mind, and always possessing the full use of a sound understanding." Our leader.
On the last day, this is the scene I woke up to this morning, and there's some chaps out there doing a bit of net fishing, I believe. Pelicans hanging around in the background. I think that's what these lads are doing. Dragging the net through. Oh, the pelican there. Yeah, they're dragging it through. Looks like they had caught some fish. And the rest of them got here fairly late last night, so we thought we'd better jump in and have a shower. Sunrise is coming up over there. Quite a nice beach, I believe, a bit shallow. So there you have it. We're back in Cairns by dinner time. It's about an hour and a half, hour and 5, I think. That's what Daryl's girlfriend said. Get back to Cairns, bitumen road all the way, so we've been laughing. And there you have it. I said it'd be once in a lifetime, and that's all it wants to be, I think. Very hectic.
Here's everyone at breakfast. There's Jatsy, King Salami, Mao, and Lee. There it is. The feral cook. There's muck.
You tipping that out, mate? You tipping that out?
Mum. There's Mum.
I've already got
Mum.
I'm running around with somebody else's piece of paper. I'm a bit like you, I've got mine in the bottom of the bag. Yeah, I thought I had mine in
Mum.
the collected.
For Mum.
Oh, hello, son.
Joe.
There's Gizzy.
Hello there.
There's Anne.
Why would she worry about us meeting up with each other?
There's our car and George's. And Thunderbird. Chuck wagon.
The last time.
And the last day. Yeah.
Where do you stop tonight? Oh, 1 o'clock.
Granddad loves doing this.
Oh.
Hanging off the car.
Yeah, doing a time.
Breaking everything.
Did you say this was the last breakfast, not the last supper?
Oh, it is the last breakfast. There he is. A good look at his nose.
Yeah, thanks. Any hairs there?
A couple.
Feral lot.
And there's Knickers. And the beach is just over there somewhere.
Go and get the sunset over. Sunrise on a bit like now.
Well, that's all for now.
No, we thought not. Never mind. Over.
Coming into Port Douglas.
I don't know about that, but you never know. They do have a special day on Sundays. I think it's about $85. And you can get on at Cairns on the boats, and it brings you here.
Sure is, Dave, isn't it?
What do you think of those little boats there? Well, 2 of those would be very nice, wouldn't it, eh? There's the Quicksilver boats over on the left there, the silver ones. They take you out to the reef. So a lot of money in there, eh? Just a little bit.
Railway stations here.
Yeah, Ballyhooly. Oh, that's right, we went there. We bought that sugar train out here. To tour around the cane fields. This is the local markets at Port Douglas. All the stores. I was here before. I don't know if you can recognise anything of it. But we've just walked up here. On our way back to Cairns. We've had a look at Port Douglas, the markets and whatever. travelled this road before. Didn't have the video then, did I? Way back to Cairns still. This is some of the scenery we're coming across. If you look out. Jenny and Megan's plane's just landed. 20 minutes late. They should be coming through that door in a minute. Pioneer Resort and Mirage Resort, waiting for their customers. There's Mama. Big smiles, big tears. So just come out to show Jenny around for her first morning, and we're at the marina at Cairns. Jet boat just taking off out there. It's what David wants to go on. It's a jet boat.
Find videos of people feeding their faces most rewarding.
What's it about?
It's about, I think it's apple country.
Oh yeah, it's about
Granddad.
A bit like as we came across, just like her mum. Here she comes. We're still in Cairns. We just had a meal at the Pier Hotel. Fish. Finally made it. Finally found a Commonwealth Bank.
Yeah, I finally got across, okay.
Change with Clancy and take a turn at Droven, where the seasons come and go, while he faced the round eternal of the cash book and the journal, but I doubt he'd suit the office Clancy of the overflow. I doubt he'd suit the office Clancy of the overflow.
This is my last day in Cairns. Thought I'd show you the unit that Nick got for the family. And actually they're all still in bed, I'm up. I've had my share and everything. But they're quite pretty units. As you can see, it goes around like in a cul-de-sac. And these are with an ensuite attached. So you see, it's quite pretty. We're going to Trinity Beach. And we're going there first this morning, and that's past the airport, and then when we come back they can drop me off at my time and carry on, which will be quite good. Villa. It's got 2 bedrooms, and they're a bit pricey up high, but they look very nice. There's a row of them as well, they go up through. As you can see, they've all got verandas, outside fans on the porchways, and yes, they look very nice. What they're like inside, I don't know. There's a few of those up through the street, and out this side they have what they call a dumping ground. A dumping ground is a place where people can come here. There's a few over there now. You can see the cars and the caravans. And if they're going on a trip, they can put their cars and caravans here or whatever, and I suppose pay a small fee, and then when they come back from their trip they can pick them up, which is quite a good idea. This is the pool area. When we first got here, I think I shot some footage of it, and it's quite nice. Well, very nice actually, all the palm trees and that, and the barbecue, which is all well looked after, there's no doubt about that. Everything's clean. It's cleaned every day. And there's the pool over there. They have aerobics in the morning, 9 till 10. Anybody's interested, and also do scuba diving in there to give you first lessons and that, which is very nice. I've been in there a few times now, and been down the slide once. David kidded me into it. So no, I enjoyed it. Very good. And over there they have the games room. I'll show you over there, which you hire from the office. So much deposit to get the clubs. It's quite nice in here. They have one of those games with a slide and a disc, like ice hockey, and you pay $1 for that. So you first to reach a total of 7, and that's the end of the game. Pool table here. And we've got the video room over here. There's a video on every night. It's a little bit noisy if the games are going on. And they've got the TV in that room there. Somebody's already watching it now. 2 table tennis tables, which David and I have had quite a few games on. It's all different bits and pieces. Basketball shoot with tennis courts in the background, and we've got badminton and volleyball here, and that's that. There's plenty of things to do for with the laundry and that in this area. A few machines. Many showers and that there. Jenny was very interested in these little tent-like things here. They are permanent fixtures, and they're off the floor. And they're for hire. They've got their own camp kitchen. This is the camp kitchen in here. People in here, so I won't go in. The fridge and all the cooking stuff, the stove and everything. See people working in there. They come in and do the cooking in there. 3 bunks. 1, 2, and there's the top one with the little girl with her head against the ceiling.
Hello.
And we have Nicholas John preparing breakfast. Behind the curtain is the lady herself.
She's in the bathroom.
Oh, she's in the bathroom, I didn't tell. Oh, she's getting in early. There you go. That's the double bunk, laid down flat, there's another double. She just come out of the shower.
What's for breakfast?
No.
Good morning.
It's my breakfast.
Your breakfast. Smells good. Hiya, Gramps.
Hi, I'm here.
Have you done your whole set of the...
Yes. I've been round again. Last morning, we're going out to Trinity Beach, but on the way there's a go-kart place, so David and Megs wanted to drive a go-kart. Just done the starter's orders, they've got to do a test, and we'll see how they go. Just having our lunch at Trinity Beach before I catch the flight back. We've just been into the pub where we had one before, up on the hill there. We're a long climb up from the beach. And we've all bought the sandwiches and we're going to have a sandwich and something. It's Trinity Beach. Beautiful day again. Feeling quite warm in my long strides and with my shirt on and that.
Give you a line of tote, wouldn't they? Oh, I reckon.
What are the big ones, Steve?
I don't know, you